So this is the back lunge with the ipsilateral reach. Back lunge, if you haven't watched any of the back lunge videos, I'll tell you right now, the back lunge is probably the least coordinated and probably least favorite movement out of all the lunge variations. And partly that's because you're going to be stepping back where you can't see where you're going. So that in itself may be a little bit nerve-wracking for some people. So it's not going to be a comfortable or safe place that they feel like going. So they may be guarded. Now you just got to watch how far you step back. You're not going to need to lunge very far. You're just going to step back and load into that leg, and then from there drive forward and return back to center. Now there's sometimes a back lunge is referred to stepping back with the leg but keeping your weight on the forward leg and descending into this position and then driving back up. That may be one variation, but what we're looking for is to actually take your mass with the step and then drive back forward with it. So with the ipsilateral reach, what we're referring to in this case is the forward leg. We want the same side arm as the forward leg to reach forward. So if I am stepping back with my left leg and loading into that left leg, you'll see that I'm leaning forward to help balance me out. I'm going to take the same side arm as my forward leg, right, and reach forward. And then just come on back. Now the angle of the reach may vary. You might try a low reach, and we can also flex that foot up as a variation so that we get some length through the back of that forward leg. Loading into that back leg and reaching more will give us even more length. And as I reach, I'm going to just subtly reach across toward the left side. So from a frontal view, stepping back the left leg, letting my hips get sucked back and weight bearing onto that back leg, flexing the right foot upward, taking the right arm and reaching across and driving the hips off to the right before coming back up again would be a really nice way to see if we can't open up the restrictions in that forward leg. So it serves two purposes. We're learning how to load backwards onto one leg before we explode forward, but in order to get back there, we need the forward leg to lengthen and open up and feel like it can release and allow me to come back before I come back up again. Now I can do the overhead reach or even shoulder level or waist level reach to give me slightly different demands or different outcomes. And you can play around with that. So as you step back into that lunge, reaching overhead will give me that side bend, whereas rotating or reaching low will encourage rotation. And then reaching in this direction will give me flexion and maybe a little rotation and maybe just a little sideways action as well. So a blend of both high and low. Play around with the movements. There's no real right or wrong to this, but what we really want to see is, can I step back? Can I load properly into this leg? Can I drive off of it and return back to center? Assess, move, reassess. Is this the action that can be in your program for right now?